What's good? It's your man Silver came back again. I know it's been a minute. I said I was gonna do a live talking about my new perception of chess. This is for those that play it and for those people that use chess analogies in their everyday life. Because everybody say life is a game of chess, not checkers. But do people really know how to play this game? Do they really know how to really play the real game of kings or the royal game? Some of y'all may not like the game. Some of y'all may think it's confusing, but it's all good because with the perception I have found out, like I did a live discussing it on my Facebook page, but I feel I should do it over here on YouTube and let everybody know my perception of chess because most of y'all probably heard about life being a game of chess, not checkers. And what people need to understand about chess has a lot of symbolism, especially esoteric symbolism. It talks about duality. It talks about strategy, logic. It talks about the battle between good and evil, or the battle within self. It's a lot of numerology in it, you know. And chess is a real deep game. Oh, now I'm not a great player, but I'm a decent player. And what I learned from other expert players, learning how to strategize when you want to battlefield, control the middle, make sure you protect who you need to protect, make sure you know who you're aiming after, make sure you always stay 4 moves ahead. We hear it all and we try to apply that to everyday life. That's what I used to do. Now, with my new perception that I had, I'm not going to capture the magic of my video that's on Facebook. Let's just get that out the way because I'm talking about, I made that video as soon as I caught the realization. So, like, the Facebook version of this video is very, very more special and in depth. But real shit, my new perception of chess, because I used to follow the fucking same shit, trying to apply it to everyday life. But my new perception of chess now is this. And what I found out, the meaning of chess, what it really fucking means. It's about sacrifice. It is about sacrifice. So when I came to that realization of the real, true, deeper meaning of chess, I had to be like, I have to take myself off the board. Because when you use a chess analogy, like when people say life is a game of chess, not checkers, you put yourself on the board as a piece that has to follow a set of rules in order to play the game, in order to beat the game. And we're on a board going against either opposition or self, and the board is rigged. Instead of your opponent's knights moving in L shapes, they're moving in X's. Your rooks, instead of moving forward, is moving diagonal. Your queen probably not moving at all, probably one space at a time. The pawns acting like damn checker pieces. The board is rigged, but they expect you to play by the rules. They expect you to follow the rules of the game. And sacrifice. Put your body on the line, your life on the line. And a lot of people use other games as an analogy, like shoots and ladders, whatever, spades, whatever, dominoes. But chess is the royal game, king game. There's Enoki in chess too, came out way before the chess that we know now. But our game of chess, as you look at life and you see life for what it is, you see the shit not being fair. But they expect you to do what? Play by the rules. What's the rules? The laws, the regulations, the mandates. So yeah, to me, I feel that I found out the deeper meaning of chess is about sacrifice. And I had to pay attention to the pawns. The pawns don't do shit but move forward. They got to face every obstacle head on, can't turn back. And if you notice, by the time you get to the end of the game of chess, how many pawns do you have left, or do you have any at all? And why is that? When you end the game, you don't have damn near no pawns left. What do you have to do with those pawns? Sacrifice. Now, people still may use chess analogies like generals, bosses of companies, because you got a team under you. You're the king. You got to put your pawns out there. Your book on your fucking your bishops, your rooks, your knights, and they gotta play their position. If they come back successful, they checkmate. Like you checkmated your opponent. In the company, sales representatives, everybody made their money. Everybody, checkmated the competition. You know, but chess is a great game. But when you find out that real meaning, that deeper meaning, I had to just say, I take myself off the board. Because when you put yourself in the game and you follow the rules, who is controlling you? Who's controlling your movements? Because you put yourself in the game. And in the game, you're being moved. What's moving you? Spirit, MK Ultra? Or are you moving on your own? And seeing how rigged the game is. It's so rigged. Extra security and surveillance is more like infiltration. Another thing about chess is if you put yourself on the board and you're surrounded by your pieces, how you know if they really on your side 100%? They all could turn on the king. You feel me? The board is rigged. Take yourself off the board and become the man that controls the piece. Because once you step outside the game, that's the real game. Now you can see the elite cheating. Oh, this is what y'all doing. Oh, I gotta put an end to y'all. So now you're going toe to toe with the real enemies. This is mental chess now, spiritual chess now. We can look at the chessboard as earth, and the pieces are the people. Now I could either step outside of the board and play the game, or I can destroy the board. And this is what I say in my music: destroy the powers that be. Simple as that. Destroy the powers that be. I'm the man that's going to destroy the board because the board is rigged. Or I could be the man that controls the board and the pieces. Now, this symbolizes what I want y'all to notice. What this symbolizes is you controlling your own reality, your own destiny, carving your own path. You don't have to play the game that the enemy has created. You can take yourself off the board. Now, taking yourself off the board can go mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Depends on what's best for you when you take yourself off the board. For real. I want you people to carve your own path. Why would we want to be in a world that is designed for us to lose? Let's create our own reality. My brothers and sisters, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Grand Rising, it's your man's Hurricane telling you what it do. And when I caught this realization when I did this live on my Facebook page, it was like it was just that moment where you just knew, you know. And I feel I have to give my perception over here on YouTube because some people may probably feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel the same way. Let's take ourselves out of the game. Instead of being the piece on the board, let's be the person that controls the pieces. Now, these are the pieces of your life. You feel me? Or you can use this analogy against the powers that be. Like whatever you choose, but you choose to take yourself off the board. You choose to not be part of the game. And if you do be the man that becomes the one that controls the piece, and now you see the enemy cheating, now it's time to take them down. Those same tactics that they're using against us, we got to use against them. Okay, you're moving your night like this, I'm gonna move my night like that. And they're like, oh my God, you can't do that. I'm like, what? Man, you've been cheating since the beginning. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Or I'm gonna destroy this fucking board. But that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And destroying the board is destroying my enemies or destroying my ego. I'm taking myself off the board completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm detaching myself from this world, from this game, from this so-called reality. And I'm creating my own. Like, I feel that if I don't do it, real shit, like this is just me personally. I feel if I don't do it, I will probably go crazy. You feel me? And like what I mean by going crazy is falling into the sauce of what is this reality, becoming part of the system. I feel that I have achieved so much internally of knowing thyself. I cannot fall back. I have to keep going, no matter how hard my trials and tribulations will become in the future. As long as I'm sticking to not playing their game, it is just as easy as moving to a new area away from friends and family. and whatever was fucking with you. Move to a new area and breathe some new air. Like it could be getting a new job, you know what I'm saying? It could be going for a walk, a jog, chilling by the water, you know what I'm saying? Find a way for you to have peace of mind. Take yourself off the board. You don't have to play the game. Real shit. But it's kind of fucked up that we do got to deal with reality. What's up, Brittany? We do got to deal with reality because when we take ourselves off the board, we got to come back to the board to go to work. That's the only way we have to pay our bills. So try to take ourselves off the board in every way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is why I say try to stack up our bread so you don't have to work forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, stack up 10, 15 years and start your own business, you know, because there's too many of us still waking up like, oh my God, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? It's time to take ourselves off the board because once we start our own business, then, you know, like we really took ourselves off the board. You know what I'm saying? Got some land, building houses on it. You fully took yourself off the board. Now you're creating your own board with your own pieces. You feel me? Don't be the piece on the board. Be the person that controls the pieces of your life, internally, externally. Because when we use this chess as an analogy, we put ourselves in their world, on their board, and the board is rigged. They're cheating. So we got to take ourselves out the game and create our own game or destroy the existing board that we're on. And that's me saying fuck the government. And that's me saying fuck my ego. Because real shit, my ego want me to be trapped. Still stuck, you know, in the old paradigm. Smoke, drink, fuck around, be a nobody. You think we got 15 years? Yep, I think we do. We take ourselves off the board, go to a secluded area, away from the city, set up. We can get away from the bullshit. Or, you know, we got a piece of land, build us a bomb shelter. I don't know if you up on Doomsday Preppers, but like I used to watch some shit called Doomsday Preppers, and it'd be about these families setting up for the end of the world. And it showed like different families around the world with all their gear and what they doing, bomb shelter, or they, you know, whatever they got, bunker, and they getting ready. So like when the shit hit the fan and everybody was buying toilet paper and going crazy, I was thinking about those Doomsday Preppers. I know, like they in they motherfucking shit chilling without a worry in the world. Like, man, that's what's up. And me, when the shit hit the fan, like I had so much fucking money saved up. Like I was about to go strictly gaming. I was not about to do this type of YouTube on some real shit. I just want to be honest. I was about to just do straight gaming and some music. But once the powers that be really put the pressure on and to start getting months into the bullshit, I'm like, man, this money that I'm using for this gaming got to go towards my survival. So I can get far enough in the City Slicker. I ain't hear that in a minute. God damn, like we must be in our 30s, Brittany. You said City Slicker. We got to be in our 30s. Oh man. But we'll find something. We'll survive. What I'm mad at on some real shit, I expected there to be at least an elite group of brothers and sisters that's willing to help out when the shit hit the fan. Say up 35. Yep, I'm 34. Yep. I knew I was right. I always get that shit right. Like rather if I'm around somebody or not, it's just like I automatically just know. That's that tapping into the Akashic record shit. You know, like sometimes we tap into that shit unknowingly. Have you ever oh said the end of somebody's sentence or like said what somebody was actually thinking? You know what I'm saying? We fucking tapping into that shit without even knowing it. Like I think that's amazing. What I'm trying to do is like try to find that moment and like tap into that frequency so I can be able to do it constantly. Because if I could do it constantly, I'm about to get us some money. I'm going to get us a lot of money. I'm gonna buy a lot of land. I'm gonna set up a lot of kingdoms. It's gonna be a lot of shit. But yeah. Birthday was on the ninth. Oh snap! Happy birthday. Yep, yep. Happy birthday. That's what's up. But yeah, like I just want everybody to, just know that y'all don't have to play the game and y'all can create your own. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, like it could be as simple as changing the game into your favor. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, life is a game of chess, not checkers. You can be like, fuck that, nigga. Life is like a game of dominoes. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be like, bitch, life is like a game of spades. Gotta rise and fly. You know what I'm saying? You can change the game into your favor. Shit, you create a game. But just know that the game that the powers that be created is rigged. And they want you to play by the rules. Yep, you see, yep. Life is like a game of Monopoly. Like if you know you can kick ass in that, baby, kick ass in life and kick the powers that be ass because they think they run that game. They think they run Monopoly. No, we run Monopoly because we the ones that build the goddamn houses and hotels. We built Park Place, bitch. So yeah, Brittany, Monopoly is our game because we built the Monopoly. They destroyed our Monopoly on Black Wall Street. I'm trying to bring that shit back. But the only way to bring it back is to destroy the board. Because I'll be damned if y'all try to buy me, nigga. I need to get rid of all possible threats. But yeah, man. What I really wish though, like I really wish there was brothers and sisters that was out there and be like, yo, when shit hit the fan, we got y'all back. Like a super group or some shit. Until I realized that that is not reality. They just start playing Clue around here. Folks don't straighten up. Oh yeah, I know. I still haven't played Clue yet, but I always wanted to play because I thought the game was intriguing, but I never got a chance to play. But I always thought the game was intriguing. But yeah, I thought it was a super group out there that was gonna save us. So since I realized that there is no super group, it's just me. It's just me. But I know I'm not the only revolutionary out there. I really wish that there's a revolutionary group that just scoop me up and be like, yo, I heard you talking a lot of shit. We need you. And they'd be like, bet it up. It's like, but you have to leave the city, you have to leave your job, you have to leave friends and family. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna talk about all that. Let's go. I need someone to play with. Oh, you have all the time in the world. Today is Wednesday, it's hump day. Somebody play some Clue with you. It was Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the library. Like it was the lady with the it was the lady with the knife in the kitchen. I always want to learn how to play that shit. But but yeah, yeah, like I was just saying that going back to the beginning of the video on, my whole new perception. To my whole new perception. It's just like, yeah, like when I looked at the deeper meaning of the chess, I found out it was all about sacrifice. So yeah, and like there's a lot of esoteric meanings, symbolism, numerology, duality. There's a lot of meanings to chess. But I feel personally that I found the deeper meaning, and I think it's all about sacrifice. So take myself off the board because I don't want to play the game that they play. Simple as that. And even if I do play the game with the pieces, I'm putting their lives on the line. Sacrifice. You feel me? It leads back to sacrifice. So this is why I say take myself off the board and destroy that motherfucker. Because I refuse to sacrifice human beings and innocent lives. These motherfuckers, the powers that be, don't care. You know what I'm saying? I have a heart. And this is why my heart is full of righteous vengeance. This like they can call me crazy all they want, but like I have shit that y'all can't refute on the powers that be. I can just say 4 things that they're doing to us right now. They're killing the food, water, air, and giving us diseases. That's just 4 things that will make someone mad and be like, fuck the government. Kill them all. Allegedly. You feel me? Don't want to get off into all the secrets. Let's just get off the basic 4 things what the government is doing to us. It's like, come on now. That right there should make a nigga snap and be like, man, hurricane right. I'm gonna make a bomb shelter. I'm gonna make some bombs. Make me a homemade RPG, nigga. But in conclusion, the future is here. Automation, shit is digital. We all might have to change our fields of work into robotics and high tech engineering, or becoming an electric firefighter. What's that? Something new, because electric fires are a lot different from actual regular fires. Firefighters can't use the shit that they use on a regular fire because it's electric fire. This is bigger. This is worse. They don't like that shit. And so now we have to get into new fields of work to compensate for the new technological age that we're about to be into, and getting ready for cyber criminals. It ain't gonna be regular criminals no more. Niggas are gonna act now. And this is scary to people because most people are gonna be advanced with nanotechnology. They're gonna have chips inside of them, and they're gonna be hacked. Your TV, your car, your refrigerator, everything is gonna be touched by Siri or Alexa or whatever Google has now. And the Sophia robot, don't get me started on Hanson Robotics. Don't get me started on the Mecca. Don't get me started on motherfuckers. But this is the new age, and we might have to change the motherfucking game. So take yourself off the board and watch the board and be like, okay, y'all niggas cheap. Let me create my own reality over here while y'all do that. And low key, you're really detaching yourself from this world, but I'm just using take yourself off the board as another analogy, because we don't have to play their game. We don't have to do it. But as long as we go to work, we gotta play a little bit of their game, right? Pay bills and taxes and shit. We gotta play a little bit of that game, but at least let that be the only thing you do. All right, I go to work, I pay bills, but that'll be it. But like, once I get my own business, bitch, only thing I'm gonna be playing is foreclosure, hope. Property tax or land tax. I don't want to see a fucking other job no more. I'm 34 and I'm so tired of working right now. like really. I'm tired of working. I'm tired. It ain't like I'm not like tired, like lazy, but I'm tired of being part of the system. You feel me? That's what I mean by being tired. Because like, like I need my work ethic. So like when I build my own shit, I gotta have that drive, you know. But nigga, like this shit would fucking drain. And they expect you to be like 401k is the shit. I found out a secret about 401k. That's another video. Y'all can look it up and find out the real secret. It ain't really is what you think it is. To me personally, I think the whole game is rigged because you go to school, graduate, and you gotta pay for college, right? If you don't get a scholarship, you gotta pay for college. You do a great job in that bitch. You get your dream job, but guess what? That money from your loving dream job has to go back to the student loans that you owe, which is 20 plus thousand, probably to 50. You feel me? You can't even enjoy the fruits of your fucking labor. And when you do finally pay it off, and you finally get your career, guess what? You tired and old. You don't even feel like you want to go anywhere. You probably go a couple places, might go on vacation here and there, but like really, you bust your ass, have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars back. Oh yeah, not to mention, by the time you really get to that old age where you can't do that, you got to pay 20 to 40,000 with your 2 kids' college funds. You don't have shit by the time you end your life. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Just think about that. The game is rigged. The game is rigged, man. School ain't shit but some shit to teach you how to be a well-paid fucking slave, robot, drone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know you feel me. That's what's up. So my mentality is try to save up and start my own business. Now it's going to be hard doing it by yourself because you only make enough money to motherfucking survive. For real, for real. Like a motherfucker like us, we need 2 jobs, 3 hustles to motherfucking survive in this bitch. This is why I say take yourself off the board because the game is rigged. The game is rigged. And yep, the more money you make, the more they take to live. Yep. The more school, the more dumping. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. This shit is crazy. This shit is fucking crazy. So we taking ourselves off the board. Like for real, for real. And to really truly start our own business, like we gotta have, friends or maybe family members that's on our same wavelength of consciousness to actually get the shit done. And it's just as simple as you and 4 other friends put up $100 every 2 weeks for like 2 or 3 years. And then y'all come back and y'all check on each other. And then y'all set up the accounts and y'all do whatever. I watched 5 friends do the show on Facebook. They saved up what was like $150 a week for like 5 years, and they bought them a warehouse. I'm like, these are friends, you know what I'm saying? But like most of us are scared to trust each other. We're scared to give each other money. You know what I'm saying? Like we're scared to work together because we're afraid of someone fucking up. Or they're afraid of their own self fucking up. They probably can't trust themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of hard to round up some brothers and sisters and be like, let's put our money together and start us our own business. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. People think it's hard trying to do this shit over the internet. It's more harder when you next to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers would rather smoke, drink, fuck off the bread. I'm talking about like get off of work and just be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to just high and drunk and just zone the fuck out. Understandable. I don't mind because I do that sometimes. Like, man, I don't feel like shit, leave me the fuck alone. I just got off of work. I just want to smoke an L and sip this fucking wine. I don't want to hear shit. Sometimes I just sit in silence, like, oh my God, this is so wonderful and peaceful. bask in my own ambiance of peace. Because I work, like the downtown Detroit. I deal with like 2,000 to 50,000 people, like whenever there's something going on downtown. Like it all depends on what's going on. From like 2 to 50,000. Like this is like a something going on at Comerica Park, Little Caesars Arena, and at the Fox, and at the Fillmore. I'm fucking with like 50,000 people, customers, and dealing with traffic. So yeah, she crazy. And some of these people do not know how. No, fuck all that. Most of these people don't know how to fucking drive. I stay in Detroit. Second worst place to drive in the country. Look it up. But yeah, man, this is like I want people to look within themselves and be like, I control the game, I control the board. It's like that scene off of Hustle and Flow, where he was telling the Snow Bunny to hold on to the steering wheel. You in charge, you got the wheel. Take life in your hands, control the board. And what happened? She made some moves and got that nigga DJ shit playing on the radio while he was locked up. Like, damn. She created that reality. It's hard out here for a pimp. Taraji P. Henson's second best role, because I think her best role was Baby Boy. And Empire. She brought a presence on Empire. But Juicy Smollett fucked that whole show up. I think if they would have just took him out the show or replaced him with a female daughter that can sing, everything probably would have been cool. Because after his whole incident, the show got canceled. Basically said, yo, because of that nigga, which is the singer of the show, which everybody loves so much, because you're pushing an agenda, this nigga fucked up. We gotta cancel the goddamn show. Goddamn. Nobody jumped that nigga on the set or nothing. Nobody said, Juicy, what the fuck wrong with you? Juicy, you hired 2 Nigerian motherfuckers. This shit is so fucking hilarious. Here's why it's hilarious. It ain't even the story itself. What's hilarious was the reaction of me, you, and every other black person, men and women around the fucking world, knowing that this shit was a fucking lie. Our reaction was priceless. Like, man, that nigga lied. Nigga, because we blew that shit off so fucking quick. I'm like, that nigga lied like a mother. Nigga, you kept the rope on your neck when the cops came? Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, nigga, I'm dying over here. I'm fucking dying, dog. I'm like, dude. But yeah, that show. Oh yeah, and a little rapper, the fucking son, he was horrible. That girl that he was going against, y'all remember the black girl that can spit? She beat that nigga in that battle. I don't care what nobody said. She beat that nigga in that battle. Said my quiet time is between me and my radio cranked up as loud as it gets. Yup. Yup. You already know it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Like sometimes I bang my rock music when I'm on. Sometimes when I'm cleaning up. That kind of soothing a little bit. And if I'm doing the midnight shift, I bang my rock music to keep me staying up because every other music will put you to sleep. Do not go on the midnight shift listening to some old school R&B or rap. You will doze off. Always play rock music. That is my secret to surviving the midnight shift. If you're sitting down all night, I'm trying to tell you, rock music, you will turn that bitch to a concert. I'm telling you. Yup. Hell yeah. That's right. Because all we have is ourselves in the end. That's all we have. Some motherfuckers don't care about our peace. We got to care about our peace. Even if we got to move to a new area or change our phone numbers and shit, we got to motherfucking maintain our peace. I've been listening to Afro Man a lot. I ain't heard Afro Man in a long ass time. In a long ass time. Because I got high. That's all I know. And I'm glad you said Afro Man because right now, as we speak, I'm rolling up. I'm rolling up right now. I'm about to get ready to end this real quick. And I think I might make another celebrity review. I just got done doing the Charlie Murphy review. I got done doing the Charlie Murphy review. I just came across a picture. Just came across a picture of motherfucking Charlie Murphy and Rick James, and Rick James is licking Charlie Murphy's face. So I thought that shit was shocking, so I made a quick video. You can probably go watch it right now. It's about maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, but yeah, that shit fucked me up. Here's what fucked me up because it confirms that Charlie Murphy was at a party where he saw Rick James lick the side of a bitch face. Yeah, yeah. But Charlie Murphy didn't say is he licked my face too. Pause. I'm like, yo, you should have said he was licking men's faces too because he licked yours and your ass was smiling. Oh, like you'll punch and kick him if he punch you in the head, but you ain't gonna punch that nigga for licking your face, nigga. But yeah, that shit shocked the shit out of me. But yeah, this your man's Hurricane. Just tell you about chess. You know, like on my new perception of it. Cause I play chess on my phone and shit. I got some chess on my phone, and I play on the hardest levels. You know, to try to become an expert player, and it works. Sure, because like when I went down to like because I think like the highest level was 12. So like I dropped down to level 6 to see, you know, what my skills was. I was like, oh shit, I'm whooping these niggas asses. Let me go back to 12 and get my ass whipped again. This shit seems easy. but but yeah. But yeah, I just caught a new perception of chess. I think it's all about sacrifice. And it's best to take ourselves off the board and not play the game because the game is rigged. So it's your man's Hurricane. I'll be back at y'all later. Gotta charge this damn phone up. Smoke this blunt. Sip this wine. Shout out to Brittany and everybody else that was in the chat. Shout out to everybody. And this your man's Hurricane. I'm out. Yeah.